Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because it's kind of like wearing a wife beater that says hustler to church.
I think the statute of limitations exonerated me on all wrongdoing on that one, bro.
Nonetheless, don't be a douche. You're smarter than that.
Hey, calm down, calm down, calm down. Take a deep breath, count to 10, get a grip, my anal retentive friend. If they didn't want me to play it, they wouldn't have put it on the jukebox.
Who listens to Motley Crue at a breakfast diner? Besides, I bet that the proprietors of this fine establishment haven't updated that thing since they bought the place in 1987. I wouldn't be surprised if you found some flock of seagulls on there.
Or they're just great owners. I bet you the couple about 2 tables down would get all gooey if I played it.
Gooey? I know I'm gonna regret this, but why do you say that?
Simple math, and don't be so goddamn judgmental in your tone. Don't look, but by utilizing my fair Carney skills of guessing age, I would say that couple is about in their mid-60s. And if I said stare like a Jared Fogle at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Do me a favor, name one person who wouldn't look when someone's like, don't look, but yeah, they do look about, 60-ish.
Thank you for the confirmation. So if I may.
Proceed.
30 years ago, what were they doing? The same exact thing everybody their age was doing. Blowing a shit ton of coke, banging anything with a pulse, or without a pulse, all while listening to guys like Crew. Now, me playing this song, it just takes them on a beautiful journey down memories of Bliss Boulevard. Now, take Old Sport. I bet you he had his face completely numb in the crotch of some woman he just met at a club. Meanwhile, little Betty over there was doing the same exact goddamn thing, but with a hard-bodied broad she just met at Jane Fonda's aerobics class. Probably the greatest fucking moments of their life. And us reminiscing about it, that brings back their memories. Brought to you by me, Vince, Tommy, Mick, and Nikki. You see, I'm Doc Brown. That jukebox is my DeLorean, and Motley Crue is 88 fucking miles per hour.
Special. You are truly something special, man.
It's a gift.
So, how are things going with Tinderella?
It's a little random.
Asking you about the girl you're dating is random, but going on a mind-numbing rant about coked-out sex binges and hair bands is appropriate breakfast conversation?
Natural progression of conversation, my friend. But if you must know, it's not happening anymore.
Really? That was quick. I thought you guys just went out to dinner the other night.
Hence the enemy.
Here we go.
Blow me with your here we fucking goes. And just so you know, it was going just like a fucking Kate Hudson movie until we got dessert. That's moist. Why? Now you tell me when something that's written on the front, not the back, not the side, but the fucking front of every cake box in the entire world, all of a sudden becomes the holy fucking goddamn grail of worst things you could say to a woman.
You couldn't have thought of like 94 other things to describe it?
Does Duncan Hines need to think of other adjectives to describe the deliciousness of his cake? But anyway, it just confirms. I'm jinxed with women. Oh, no, Peaches. I'm far from done. Do me a favor. Go outside, chain smoke a couple of parliaments, come back inside, wash your hands, pop in a quick Altoid, and then maybe when you come back, I might be done with my plate.
Just so you know, if you order dessert, I'll probably end up spitting in it.
Here's to hoping that your shift ends before Jerry Springer starts.
Yeah, you're real jinxed, Robert Durst.
Chew on this. In 40 years, we lived in the time that women completely sucked. Okay. 70s disco. 80s, we've been over that. 2000s, you got Britney and Christina. Now you got Kardashians and Miley Cyrus just like whatever the fuck they're dressed like. What do we have? We had grunge and Courtney fucking Love. You know, I would kill myself too if that's what it fucking meant, making it in my music career.
You're exhausting.
Oh, I could do this all day, Pison. So, is today like the 1 year anniversary?
Don't go slapping me on the ass yet, Coach. The over-under is 2.
No half in case of a tie?
Trust me. I'm counting the days just like I did when I quit drinking.
Oh, so you got like a sobriety calendar?
Yeah. It's covered in ads for duels and pictures of women before and after drinking, just as a reminder. No, you putz. I didn't have a fucking calendar.
Remember that time that you blew some dude behind a Walmart for a crack rock? No, well. Anyway, what's the big plan for tonight? You gonna go to a gas station, buy a cheap rose, get some Taco Bell, pound that down, and then, pound down some Andy later?
The Blue Dragon Lounge.
A Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet with karaoke. Nice.
You know, nothing says I love you like a shitty rendition of Summer Days while you're eagerly awaiting your pan-fried dumpling refills. It's where we had our first date.
Oh, those are so good, man.
True story.
And then about 20 minutes later, you're gonna be hungry. And then 5 minutes right after that, you're gonna shit all your brains out. Is that foreplay in your house?
If all goes well, my friend.
So are you done, Vince Neil?
Sorry about that before, honey. How about this? I'll take you out for a strawberry daiquiri, and I'll talk to you about my 2008 Cadillac I just bought.
I would rather drink a tall, warm glass of HIV than ever be seen in public with somebody like you. Ever. Happy anniversary. Your little friend here is going to take care of the check today. Oh, and by the way, I hope you develop a heroin addiction. Douche.
Oh, yeah. She wants it. Is that her number?
Well, welcome to the Blue Dragon Lounge. Can I start you off with drinks?
Water with lemon, please.
No wine?
Just the water, thank you.
I'll have the same. And yeah, 2 buffets, please.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, you can go right up, and I'll bring your drinks out shortly. Okay, thank you.
Thank you kindly.
Yes, thank you.
Have a nice day.
You know, I don't get it.
What's that?
Menus at an all-you-can-eat buffet. And why do they have to seat us first? I mean, it's pretty obvious what our intentions are.
Other than the fact that it's common courtesy, drinks, they take your drink order. And besides, most people don't want to eat like they're in a high school cafeteria.
Well, can't the water boy multitask? I mean, his service is freaky good. He's like one of the ball boys at Wimbledon, just lurking in the shadows, and then bam! A refill every sip I take. Impressive.
I'm not sure it would look great for a 12-year-old boy to be carrying around a couple of scorpion bowls.
Why not? If he took a sip, they'd probably just smack him on the back with a stick of bamboo.
I know you think this is an accurate representation of China. We're still in the United States. And I doubt even in China they would let a 12-year-old serve alcohol. Not to mention this place is one big stereotypical contradiction. I mean, karaoke is Japanese, sake, Japanese. Meanwhile, we're in a Chinese restaurant.
Is this overanalyzation of our country's bigoted take on Chinese cuisine gonna take much longer? Looks like the guy in the flop sweat over there is about to crush the last of the General Tso's chicken. And if you're that wrapped up in authenticity, there's some sushi over there by the sliced up yodels.
No, I'm done.
Look, I know it's not 4-star cuisine or anything like that, but it's symbolic. It doesn't matter what we're eating or that some drunk guy's singing Beyonce. All that matters is that we're...
It's not that.
Well, what do you mean it's not that?
I mean, oh my God, I really didn't want to do this here. I'm just not happy.
What, with the restaurant? We can go someplace else. I'm sure they're not going to charge us for the tap water and the week-old lemons.
It's not just the restaurant. It's everything.
Define everything. You're...
I'm not in love with you anymore.
You... Just hold on now. What?
I didn't want to tell you here. I really didn't. You're just so annoying to me now.
Look, just stop. I just need a minute. All right, well, the way I see it, we have two options now.
Which are?
Either we try to fight our way through this meal, although I bet neither of us has much of an appetite anymore. Thank you for that. Or we just get up and leave.
Can we go home, please?
Don't worry. To be continued.
How are you? Aside from the obvious.
Years ago, I had this dream that my dick was on fire. I woke up and it had all these little scabs on it. So I started freaking out. Started Googling all these images of dicks with STDs. In a moment, I was struck with fear. All while looking at a picture of a dick with herpes. That feels like a Bermuda vacation compared to this. Fascinating. The mind is truly fascinating. It's like being an alcoholic. You always remember the good times, the laughs, the romance, all the epic moments. Why can't you remember the shit,
In moments of grief, we reminisce the good, the fond memories. We bury the ugly memories so deeply that it's almost as if they never happened or don't exist.
Convenient.
Kevin, tell me what happened that night.
She would never talk to me. I always had to force it out of her, like if she wasn't talking, I would say, "Is everything okay, honey?" And she would always say that she's not happy, and then she would stop. But this night was different.
I can't do this.
Do what?
Every day. Every day, it's the same thing. I get in my car on my drive home from work, and I know exactly what you're doing. You're either lying on the couch watching sports, or you're doing one of your stupid P90 insane fucking workouts, and I just have to watch you jump around for an hour. I'm sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach just thinking about it.
So what would you prefer, Andy? I'd be at the bar when you get home? How about this? How about I quit exercising altogether and start drinking every night with the guys? I'm sorry, Andy. I'm sorry that I quit drinking and that I give a shit about staying in shape.
What guys? All you do is smother me, and I'm just so sick of it.
Is that it? I don't have enough friends for you? Is that what you're gonna file our divorce under? My husband doesn't have enough friends. Maybe the judge has seen I love you, man, and he can empathize.
Jesus Christ, Kevin. You're obviously not getting this.
What am I supposed to get right now, Andy? I just got told at our anniversary dinner that you're not in love with me anymore. And it's because I don't have enough fucking friends?
If you really think that that is the only reason, then I really do want a divorce.
Whoa. let's take a breath. Look, we've been on again, off again with counseling for what, like 6 months now? Maybe it's time we go back on again.
No, I can't. I just can't.
Can't what? Save our marriage? Is this because of your depression?
You think I'm depressed?
In my defense, she revealed her depression to me on our first date. However, I didn't exactly take it the best way.
Seriously. Look at you. How could you possibly be single? All I can think is that you're either picky or crazy.
Well, if we're being totally honest with each other, I should tell you something. I sort of suffer from depression.
Depression? Is that all? I just broke up with a girl who was bipolar, so you're in good hands.
At the time, worst mistake ever.
Andy.
But then,
Honestly,
well,
one of
got a contender.
the biggest problems in our relationship is your depression.
We have a new champion.
Okay, Kevin. I've been making myself sick about this for a while now. But do you really want to know the real reason that I don't love you?
That would be nice.
I met someone.
Have you ever heard someone say that to you?
Luckily, no.
Feels like getting kicked in the balls and stabbed in the back at the same time. Awful. Fucking awful.
How did you react when she said that to you?
How do you think I reacted? Are you fucking joking? Who? How? Where?
I met him online.
What, like Match.com? Tinder? Oh, fuck, please tell me it isn't Joey.
What? No, I met him on one of my games.
You're gonna have to help me out. I'm a little bit fucking lost here.
I met him in a chat room on one of the games I play online. We really hit it off.
A video game chat room. Who the fuck does that? What is this guy, like 45 and living in his parents' basement? Wait. A while now, you said. How long exactly have you been talking to this guy?
About 2 years.
And you and I have been married exactly 1 year. So, let's go back. Have you actually met this guy?
No.
Does he live somewhere around here?
No.
But you've talked to him.
Yes.
Have you two had phone sex? Okay, well, this stops now. Like, right fucking now. I'm gonna call your therapist, we're gonna get you an appointment, and we'll get this shit fixed.
Fixed. Fixed. You think I'm something you can fix? I am not something that can be super glued back together. I am not a problem for you to solve. Kevin, you're not getting this. I don't love you.
Ball game. So, do you want to know what happened to me that night I thought I had an STD?
I suppose.
Well, a couple of nights before I had that nightmare, I banged my girlfriend in the ass. Not Andy. Anyway, I didn't wear a condom and passed out right after. Turned out to be a parasite.
What happened when she said that to you?
The girl I banged in the ass?
No, Kevin. Andy. How did you react when she told you it was over?
Who said it's over? Look, I think I just need to stop talking for a bit.
Kevin, I know you're lost right now, but I need to know, for your safety. Where are you right now? Mentally? Emotionally?
Purgatory.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
So, how long have you known?
That Andy wanted to get a divorce?
Well, that. But for the moment, I'm more interested in her little catfish friend.
Oh, she told me a couple of nights ago.
When you two got drunk over at your place?
Yeah.
So how are things?
He's driving me nuts.
Who, your boss?
No, Kevin. All he does is smother me, and now it's this whole kids thing. I mean, it's just getting out of hand. I don't know how much more I can take.
But I thought you wanted kids.
Well, he's the one that really wants one. I just kind of thought maybe having a child would make me happier being with him.
So, you're trying to have kids to save your marriage? That's probably the worst reason to try and have kids. Hang on. Since when aren't you happy in your marriage?
For a while now. Missy, he just doesn't make me happy.
Marriage is tough. It's work. It's a lot of work. Brad and I have been going to marriage counseling a ton, but we still love each other, and he's the only one I'd want to be with. Is something else going on?
Why?
Because I'm your older sister, and I'm supposed to know when something isn't right?
Well, I have kind of been talking to someone.
Oh, wait a second. What?
He's great. He thinks I'm beautiful. He tells me how much he dreams of seeing me. He just knows how to say the right thing.
Who is he? Where did you meet him?
A guy I met on one of my games.
So you haven't actually met him?
No.
You realize you're married, right? I mean, Andy, come on, I love you more than anything.
But
what the hell are you doing? This isn't the first time that you've had a relationship that's lasted more than 5 years and suddenly become disinterested. But this time it's different. It's totally different. You're married. You two have a house.
I don't love him. I don't know what else to tell you. I just don't love Kevin anymore. I can't even look him in the face. And if he wants to have sex, ugh.
Does he know? I mean, your anniversary is in a couple of days.
You don't think I know that? I can't even sleep anymore. And I'm sick to my stomach all the time thinking about how he's gonna react.
Andy.
Well, okay then.
Are you okay?
I will be. I know what I need to do now. Thanks, Missy.
So what the fuck happened to you last night? I saw on Facebook that you had some meltdown like some little bitch that just found out that Justin Bieber was gay.
First, Dick, I posted it because I thought it was funny. Sorry if I view Facebook as a platform to entertain, unlike your miserable, unoriginal dumbass. All you do is hit share on every single right-wing fake gun statistic or some fucking comparison to Nazi Germany.
Hey, love it or leave it, pal.
What does that even mean? Just pick your play, you bandwagon Brady.
Not until you tell me what happened.
Seriously? Fine. I got attacked by a cat.
First pussy you've gotten in a while, yeah?
Actually, it was a rabid cat, so thanks for playing.
Cat being the key word.
No, asshole. Actually, rabid being the key word.
So are you gonna start foaming from the mouth and trying to bite me or some shit?
No, I got 10 shots where it got me.
It being the cat.
The rabid cat? Yeah.
So are you paying for this?
No, the Department for Health is.
Because I was gonna say, wouldn't be the first time that you've ever paid for pussy. Am I right?
Did your dad ever make you wash his back when you were showering growing up?
And if he did? So how's your brother?
He's doing Girl fucked him up.
Yeah. He's coming over, right?
Yeah, he's got plans, so can't stay long. But he texted me 20 minutes ago, so any minute now, that weepy ass will be crawling through the door.
You know, I hated her. But our boy was in love. We could have shown him a picture of her blowing some dude, and he just would have thought we photoshopped it.
She was always so quiet. She was afraid of her own voice.
Power to the pussy, though, right? Unless it's rabid.
In his case, I think it might have been.
And there she is. Oh, look at you all gussied up. You know, you look good. You look like a donkey wearing a $25,000 saddle.
Yo, why the fuck are you dressed up? Jesus. Don't tell me.
And so what if I am, Billy?
What?
He's got a date.
Oh, nice, big guy. Is Andy's corpse even cold?
I don't think she's the one that even got killed. Douche.
Exactly. So why the fuck are you going out with somebody? Where'd you meet her?
Please tell me it was on Tinder. But whatever you do, do not say the word moist.
Well, what the fuck do you even care? I'm just going out on a dinner date.
You got any pics?
You aren't even divorced yet. Call her up. Tell her something came up and chill here with me and Sling Blade.
So what? So I can just sit here and listen to you go on and on about your Japanese girlfriend, Pink?
Your girlfriend's pink? Like is her parents like two different races?
Why are you whispering?
I mean, like, is one parent like Caucasian and the other one like Native American? Like white and red?
She's Japanese, and her name is Pink, you stupid fucking prick. And you, Kevin. All you're going to do is talk about you and Andy. You and Andy going antiquing. You and Andy going to Maine. All while saying after, I hate talking about my ex, but... And what are you going to say when she asks? And you know she will. How long it's been since you two broke up? Say 8?
Yeah, like 8 days. You go antiquing.
Alright, fuck you and fuck you. I'm going out. I'm gonna have a nice night with a breathtaking girl while you two jerk each other off in between games of Madden.
Hey, Billy, you come sit right here and put your hand on underneath yourself. Your hand will get numb, and you won't even notice that you're jerking me off. I know, I've tried. To myself.
Look, here's a plan, huh? So, have fun, Joey, and fuck off, Billy.
Well, that went well.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll just have a glass of water.
Come on, get a drink. It'll make me look more attractive.
Okay. Pinot Grigio.
Thank you. So, I'd like to see you again.
That'd be nice.
Not to be too forward, but when are you available?
Well, we could go back to my place and watch a movie if that's okay with you, of course.
You know, I think I could squeeze you into my schedule.
Oh, you could, huh?
Yeah.
reached the office of Natalie Santo. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. All other calls, please leave your name and time you called, and I will call you back as soon as I'm able. Thank you and have a great day.
What's the easiest way to get over someone?
What's that?
Get on top of someone else? You know, it was nice to have someone smiling back at me. You know, after all this shit. It was nice to just have someone to smile back at me.
And I did everything humanly possible to not talk about Andy.
You know how you go out with someone and all they can talk about is their ex?
Oh my god, I hate that.
Me too. So, I'm gonna make sure I don't do that, okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that was complete bullshit.
You know, I always hated when Andy used to... Not to talk about my ex again, but...
So, how long have you been broken up?
8?
But I just kept feeding her wine. And the next thing...
So, I'm pretty much convinced that every woman that I have sex with for the rest of my life is going to remind me of Andy, so... Yeah, you know, got that going for me.
Kevin, do you think what you're going through is normal?
Normal? Normal? What the fuck is normal? I cry everywhere now. When I wake up, when I shower, when I go to work, when I leave work. Everywhere. Not to mention every song, TV show, movie, restaurant, everything reminds me of her. I can't do anything anymore. Is that normal? How about this? How about you tell me what normal is, and I'll tell you if I'm feeling that way.
Maybe normal wasn't the right
You
word.
think? Why? Why isn't it getting any better?
Why do you think it isn't getting any better?
You know, that is exactly why people hate therapists. Why can't I just get a straight answer?
You're not paying me for me to simply give you my opinion.
Oh, I'm not.
No.
Why don't you enlighten me as to what exactly I am paying you for?
Let me make you a deal, Kevin. You tell me why you think it isn't getting any better, and I'll tell you what you're paying for.
Because I miss her. Your turn.
Come on now. Why do you miss her?
Well, because she is my best friend. She's great in bed. There was one more thing. Oh yeah, she was my wife.
And now she's gone.
That was harsh.
Stick with me. The woman that you were convinced you were going to spend the rest of your life with is no longer with you.
It's kind of the reason I'm here.
Do you think that if you were still married and she got into a car accident and died suddenly, do you think that would be a traumatic event?
Or the plot to a Lifetime movie.
Just answer the question.
Yeah, Natalie, I think that might be a little bit traumatic.
And do you think you would be grieving?
Where are you going with this?
Then what's the difference?
The difference with what?
Then losing her to an unexpected death or to an unexpected divorce. Either way, she's gone.
But I wouldn't be Facebook stalking her if she were dead.
You wouldn't be looking at photos of her if she died, missing her?
Look at you, Dr. Melfi.
Not quite.
This is Kevin.
I want your cock.
What?
That's right, big boy. All of it, right now. What are you wearing?
Fuck you, Joey.
Fuck you, Joey? Do I sound like what would happen if Snoop Dogg and Donald Trump had a kid? What are you doing?
Nothing, just finished working out.
Don't pull a DJ Tanner.
What?
You don't remember the episode of Full House where she worked out so hard she passed out in the gym?
Can't say I do, Uncle Jesse.
You're in denial. Come on, get dressed and come over here so we can smoke Joey's weed.
Gonna have to pass.
Is this your new thing of being a shut-in and talking to women online all day?
Alright. Whatever. Alright, I'll be over. Just let me go take a shower real quick.
And make sure it's a good one. Scrub hard and deep.
Swear to God, my IQ goes down every fucking time I talk to you.
But what goes up? Talk to Mom lately?
Yeah. Yeah, she told me to stop being a whiny little bitch and pick myself up off the mat or something. Something she heard from Rocky or Dr. Phil or somewhere.
You know she's right, yeah?
About...
Hey, I love you, but that girl was nothing but a miserable sack of shit that did nothing but make you miserable.
Yeah. Yeah, well, not gonna lie, it was pretty exhausting at times. Not saying that I myself am totally blameless, but... Man, you know what really sucks?
What's that?
It didn't end on my terms.
You're contesting the divorce?
No, it's not worth it.
But I thought you loved her. Your marriage isn't worth it?
No, that's not what I meant.
You're a fighter. It fucking gets you off. When somebody tells you no, you view that as an opportunity to convince them to say yes. Seriously, you could sell a dildo to a nun. Why can't you sell this to yourself that you're better off?
What's your point?
My point is, it was on your terms. You're just too busy feeling sorry for yourself to fucking see it.
I almost hit her, Billy.
What? When?
The night that she told me everything. I just wanted to kill her. I literally saw red.
I don't love you!
Every problem we had, I blamed on her depression. It was an easy scapegoat. But truth be told, we weren't a good fit. I know that. She just made me feel so fucking... For the first time since I quit drinking, I had something that made me feel so fucking good. But it just got old after a while. And I'm Catholic. I'm not allowed to just give up on my marriage. But the best thing was that she did it for us. I should thank her. And you know what?
What's that?
I'm thinking about going back.
Back where? Her?
No, God, no. To school.
There you go. Could you have done that if you were married?
Probably not.
Then what the fuck are you waiting for?
I swear to God, if I go back and some little fucking kid in his flat brim red Yankees hat confuses me for the professor, I will just lose my shit.
Trust me. No one is going to confuse you for the professor. Just don't go talking to the co-eds asking them if they need anyone to buy them beer or Smirnoff Ices or some shit like that.
Hey, so how are things going with your Japanese mail order bride?
She's good.
Who, Pink?
Yes, Pink. And just for the record, it's the name she chose.
She chose the name Pink. What, were violet and pastel too exotic for her?
Fuck you both.
How you doing, stud?
Get the fuck out of here. God. I'm doing.
Yo, but I got a serious question for you.
What's that?
Where does your brother keep his weed and his Viagra?
Big date on Tinder?
Just another victim, my friend. No, but seriously, how's the battle for you?
You know.
I hope you know you're better off. Man, I hope you know that you're much better off. I mean, you know that there are tons of girls out there, right? Like, tons. And one day you're gonna meet the right one, and you're gonna be kicking yourself when you look back and remember how fucking mopey you're being right now. But until then, let's just get blazed. Pick on your brother. Hey, Billy! Why don't you call your girlfriend and tell her to, for friends, Blue and Purple want to take me and your broken-hearted brother out on a date.
Eat a dick.
No, but what you really should do is tell people that your ex got burns in a fire or something. You would get mad ass for that broken-hearted widower bullshit. Still got your ring?
Pretty sure I threw it at her.
Well, there goes that theory. But hey, you still got us.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Funny how the little brother and your best friend fortune cookie me to death, but it was definitely needed. So I went home and I started thinking of a new strategy. Because hooking up with girls from dating sites sure as shit was not working.
I can't wait to hear it.
I spent so long trying to fix something when I was the one that needed fixing. So I thought I would spend a little time on myself.
Kevin, do you want to know my opinion?
Oh my God, an opinion?
Before I change my mind.
No, please, I want to hear this.
I think this is a really good idea.
Well, I guess I finally got what I paid for, huh?
Kinda.
I do need to apologize, though.
What for?
For last time I was in here, I kinda snapped at you, which just, it isn't me.
Do you remember the question you asked me that day?
Yeah, of course, but let me ask you if you remember, just in case, so I...
Yeah, you don't remember, do you?
Not a damn clue.
That's fine. You asked me why you weren't getting any better.
Oh. Yeah.
That was the moment I realized you were getting better. Nobody likes to be categorized or labeled. There are stages of grief. Denial and isolation, anger, bargaining, depression, and then finally acceptance. They don't all have to happen in the right order, but they do all have to be felt in order for you to grow and heal. You're pissed. And you should be. I would be pissed if I lost something I loved as much as you loved Andy. But the reason that I asked you if you thought what you were going through was normal was so that you would realize that it is normal. You're not the first person or the last to go through this, to lose something that they love. And you will go through it again, that's a fact. But another fact is my faith that you will get better at it. Trust me.
Same time in 5 weeks?
Sure. The 5th? Same time?
Same bad channel. Are your eyes closed too?
No. Nope, they're pretty wide open.
Yeah.
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 I checked up on Andy. No, not by stalking her on Facebook. I called Missy, and I guess Andy met someone new, which isn't surprising. But she quit her job, sold the house, and moved in with him. Truthfully, I'm proud of her. Seems like she actually turned off the DVD of some crime scene show, got out of bed, and is moving forward in her life. That's all I ever wanted for her. I do love her, and I always will. I wish her nothing but a life full of happiness, and that she finally realizes how absolutely, truly beautiful she is. For real though, I just thought she was going to teach me how to be happy. Then I finally realized that is something you have to teach yourself. And speaking of my dumbass...
Yo, bro, do I need a textbook for this class, or can I borrow my roommate's? He's in here too. What the fuck?
Gentlemen, your lives are about to change for the better. Welcome to film school.